Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Tonight, I am working on still trying to get caught up. Been a really busy previous week, and then I had the crazy super concert last night. So, yeah, didn't get as caught up as I would have liked to this weekend, but, it is what it is. I think I've still got 8 or 9 videos that I've got to catch up on, and then the sponsored request for this month. So, anyway, this one is Tzuyu, or Chewy, from Twice, in her solo debut. Now, y'all know Twice is my top favorite group, so I've kind of surprised myself by being able to stay away from this one long enough to get to the reaction. I was going to do it in the order that the other ones came out, because there's some other ones that came out before this one that I've still got to get to. But at this point, like, it's been too long. So we're gonna do this, which is Runaway. This is the title track off of her solo debut album. And then the very next video is going to be a full album reaction. So stay tuned for that one. If you enjoyed this one, then join me for that one as well. So let's go check out Runaway from Chewy. Starting off with some nice vocals. What nice bending of the vowel there. Oh, we step up to like a club song. Goddess Chewy. Yes, we are all ready for it. Give us everything, girl. It's a nice dance hit. Any man or woman who's lucky enough to get Chewy to fall in love with them is just... we all gonna be jealous. Gonna ask. No chance. She wore him out. I swear this girl is a princess. I gotta say, she has grown so much vocally. Like, she's never been bad at vocals, But her biggest contribution, especially in the early days of Twice, was always her goddess tier visuals. Then she developed into a good dancer, right? And she kept working on her singing. And now she's a capable vocalist. I'm not saying she's gonna be, competing with, Red Velvet's Wendy or, any of the members of Mamamoo or anything like that for, any sort of accolades. But she's grown and she continues to grow, and she hit us with some solid vocals here, very precise on her notes as she was going up and down on the, I don't really know uh how to phrase, I'm not a music major or whatever, but I don't know what you would call that when it was going up and down. I would call it like undulating, but that, I don't think that's the right word. But yeah. So beautiful effort here, gorgeous vocal from her. Um the choreo was actually fun, not from the sense of like I'm gonna do it and I want to do it. No, but fun from the sense of, and you'll see it if you didn't catch it before. I'll point it out how it matches the musicality of the chorus itself. Message wise, it's a song about drawing this lover in, uh, and she's like, "I'm giving you a chance, right? They're like, you can run away because as soon as we're together, as soon as you have me in your arms and vice versa, you're not gonna want anything else. So if you have even this much doubt, you better go now because it's gonna be gone as soon as we're connected." So uh, it's a cute warning sort of thing, but it's basically a song of, desire and catching the person you're interested in. At least that's my interpretation. So we're going to go back and watch it again, of course. We'll break a few things down, and then we'll call this one a wrap and head over and check out the full album. Okay, so for starters, right here, the opening screen says the unfolding situations can be encountered in a dream setting, and everything depends on how you dream. Okay. So it's kind of like one of those, like, based on a true story. But, your version of what a true story would be, you know, depends on how, the circumstances of your life. So it's a similar type of subtitle to that. But okay. So depends on you, the dreamer, and your interpretation of things. Okay, let's find out.
Run, run away. 더 늦기 전에 기회를 줄게. 내게 안기면 you will back
So
to.
in the video here, we've got this red thread of fate, but there's actually, I didn't realize it before, but there's a purpose to this. They're like, obviously the red thread is connecting them, sure, but remember later on in the video, this bandage isn't there, and it's like someone's finger, the guy's finger is like orange or something. Uh, maybe I'll catch it as we're going, but okay, so we're bandaging him up with the red thread of fate here. Then we cut it. Okay, bandage came off, I guess. Okay, so now say okay when you're ready, hit play. So, like, when you're ready to commit to this, let me know, because, again, you're not going to want anything else. So if you're not absolutely ready, leave now. Like, I gave you your final warning, sir. Whispering in his ear, little sweet nothings, little pillow talk. Okay, I see you, Chewy. And then, so are you ready tonight? Like, not only does that act as almost like a bridge, not musically a bridge, but a meaning type of bridge. So we had that chorus that we're opening up with. And remember the final line was, let me just double check so I don't get it wrong. Okay, before the final line, the final line was, I made this just for you, my love symphony. But before that, now say okay when you're ready, hit play. That was the one I was looking for. So, are you ready tonight? Like, is this the night that you decide you're ready? Or, do you like my love symphony that I made for you? But yeah, are you ready? Right? So, we're asking the question. We're about to get into it. But it also acts as a bridge because from the music standpoint, so are you ready tonight? And then we got the kick out. I don't think that's the right word, but whatever. The bass comes in, the club beat comes in, and then we get into like the meat of the song here. Yeah, see? It's my warning. Like, you have this yearning, but is it what you really want? Like, because once I let you in, like, this ain't over, sir. She's stunning. Yes, I am ready. We are all ready. This. Okay, see, he has... I don't know what that's supposed to be. Is this paint? Is this supposed to represent dried blood? I don't know. But it's basically like this discoloration, I guess, is indicative of a wound of some sort. And she was dressing the wound earlier. Of course, the dressing already came off. But remember that red thread was attached to the dressing, not his actual finger. So it's almost like a metaphor of, again, referencing that, like, you have this yearning, but is our connection really real? Are you ready for this? And so with that bandage off, he has the free will, so to speak, to make one final decision. I'll give you everything. I wonder how many times she had to shoot that shot where she was doing the running. Watch. That part right there is what I was referencing earlier, though, when I said the choreo has the nice, fun matching of the musicality. As she does the, I'm not going to try and actually do that, but as she's going up and down with it, her body is swaying at the same time, which is a little harder than it looks in terms of keeping your vocal support and your air. Not too much, because she's not doing much more than just moving around, and someone that's been doing this as long as she has could do that in her sleep. Probably does. But it's just cool to see the visual matching the audio. There's that thread again, and now it's being tied like all over the hand, the wrist. How many miles did Tzuyu have to run in this video? Alright, so that right there, that's where we first really get our sense that this is more of a dreamland. Because all the other stuff could have already actually happened. And remember, we had that little disclaimer, like all this stuff could happen in dreams, blah, blah, blah. But this could just as easily all have been the real story as it happened. But then now she's running and she's in a subway, and then the void comes for her like the damn Shadow Realm. Like, I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. Boom! She just got blipped. Nice little bow choreo hand movement there. Okay, so it's hard until I make up my mind, but once my mind is set, I become a new me. So that could mean, she's confused, or maybe she's tentative, or timid, or shy, or whatever you want to call it. But once she makes up her mind and she really decides to go for something or someone, then she becomes this confident queen. She becomes a whole new person. Uh, but also, I was looking at the scene here. Okay, I was trying to figure out where this water came from. It's from this is ice. I didn't realize that at first. So the ice is melting, but I don't know what's in the ice. Did we see what was in the ice already? Looks like some flowers are in there. Not sure if that's meaningful, but... So this verse is more about her making the commitment. Like, she, in the chorus and the first verse, she's kind of given him the chance to run away and to make the decision on if he wants this. But now this verse is more of the story of her making up her mind and deciding to go for it. And now she's, are you ready to take it? Like, I'm completely available. Do you want me? Like, she said she'll give you everything earlier, and now she's explaining that a little bit. Like, you'll see a side no one's ever seen before. I'm willing to give you parts of me that I've kept hidden away from everyone. No one is ever letting you go, Tzuyu. Like, you can't just be out here giving everybody a chance. Let me. You give me a chance. See, there, I love that part. I also love that part of the choreo. The only reason I know that part is because I saw like a 10-second TikTok challenge part. So this part right here, though, I joked that like she wore him out, but like, what is this actually? This is a reference to something, or it's significant of something, and I'm not really sure what. Like, in some ways, you could consider this... No, I don't want to go that far. Okay. Part of me wanted to say that you could think of this as like a master and pet, which that's not what I was saying. I don't want to go that far. Like, in some ways, this actually reminds me of like one of those mafia bosses that has like a cat on the arm of the chair and she's just petting it. But the thing that I was thinking of that I was like, maybe not, is almost like a deity being worshipped. And even though I said I don't want to go that far, it's not entirely inaccurate. He's basically fallen at the feet of his goddess, lying on her lap, finding comfort in her bosom. He has no shoes on, like he's in this state of humility almost, where almost this total subservience. And then you have all these feathers flying around, which almost gives me the impression of like angel feathers. But I could be reaching here, and I probably am, but that's what I'm getting here. And honestly, can you blame him if that is accurate, though? Like, it's Tzuyu. Like, come on. Now, why does she, like, cover his eyes so, like, it looks like she's gonna, like, snap his neck? And maybe she did. I don't know. Maybe she lured him in and then, like, she was a stone cold killer out here. I don't know. I like this part in the, like, from a cinematography standpoint here, where you can obviously still tell it's her, and they've helped that by not putting backup dancers in this room. It's just her. But they've also taken away the light, or sorry, the like the focus lighting, and so all you have is backlighting, so it's more of like seeing the silhouette. See, now she's on the bed just kind of dreaming. Now she's in a field of purple flowers in a nice lavender dress. Clearly CGI scene, or maybe even AI. Okay, this is less feathers, although it is feathers, but it's like down type of feathers, like baby birds. Less angel, more baby bird, exploded pillow. I mean, the dude disappeared too, though. So maybe she did kill him. I don't. Look, there's worse ways to go out. I'm just saying. All right, guys, that was Tzuyu with Runaway, and really interesting, and I hesitate to say beautiful because I say it so often, but it really is a fun and beautiful song from her, just because whether it's your thing or not, especially if you are a fan of Twice as a group, just having followed their journey and seeing her grow so much, and then finding the confidence to be able and willing to do a solo album in the first place. You know, we knew Nyan would do one. If solos ever happened, we knew Nyan would do one. We knew Geo would do one. Honestly, we kind of thought Jungyeon would be the third one, or maybe even Chaeyoung, but no, Tzuyu stepped out and did it. So good for her. Really enjoyed this song. Hopefully gonna enjoy the album. I'm sure I will. And if you've already made it this far and you haven't seen that other video yet, one of the songs I'm most excited for, I don't remember the name, but I remember that she has a collab with Pinel from B2B. So we'll merge some of our melody and once hearts over here. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. Shout out to the Patreons. They'll be right up here. Thank you guys for your support. Appreciate you. If you're not familiar, there's a Patreon. There's free content over there. Feel free to check that stuff out. But there's also subscriber-based content. Subs get access to priority requests every month on the top of the request queue. And they can see things that I can't put here on the YouTube channel. If you want to see the request queue, there's a link to it down in the description below. And if you want to get to the top of the queue, but you're not really into Patreon, then you can donate on the PayPal link to sponsor a request that way. But anyway, I'll catch you for the album reaction. Take care, everyone.